Hey guys, welcome back to the Hannah channel. Today I want to film a everyday makeup routine that I sort of do. The lips to me are not an everyday routine, and so I wanted to go ahead and point that out. But I forgot to film the intro, so you get a little bit of a sneak peek. But or not a sneak peek, you get to see the finishing look basically. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. So for like an everyday makeup routine, I like to use these two palettes. I either wear them separately or together, and today I think I want to do them together. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I already put some eye primer on. The primer I use is just a cheapo e.l.f. primer. I think it's a shimmer primer. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's only like $1 or $2. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably use both palettes today because we're gonna be a little bit extra. But I'm going to use the Natural Matte palette in the color Heaven. I'm going to use that to set my primer with, and I use this Precision Beauty eyeshadow brush, but I feel like this one, like, can you even see that? I feel like this one, like, hardcore, like, gets everywhere to me. So I just dip it in there a couple of times, tap off the excess, and I just stamp that brush onto my eyelid. I just put it everywhere, and then after I think I stuffed it in, I just like to rub it in, because I feel like it just gets everywhere. I do the same thing to the other eye, and this one you probably won't be able to see much because I have to hardcore get up in there, so I'm sorry about that. But this is basically what I do. I don't know why my left side's so hard to get, like my left side and then my right side. I'm pretty sure it's different through the camera. But I think for my crease I have 2 brushes I like to use. Well, I have 3 brushes I like to use. Let me find my other one. They just all hide from me. But I like to use these in my crease. These 2 are the same brushes. This was a limited edition one, so I'm showing you this purple one because I'm pretty sure the purple one's not limited edition. These are the Real Technique brushes. I got these both at TJ Maxx, and last time I checked, they were both still there. So if you want to check out your local TJ Maxx store. And then I use the limited edition Tarte brush. I really like the little how like flexible it is in like the crease. I like to use this after I use this one. And then I like to use a smaller crease brush. Like, it's just so small, and it gets in there, and it gets into like all the small places basically. But I'm going to go in with the honey butter, and I'm just going to stick that all up in my crease. This will be a great transition color for me. So I just get all up in there. Let's get close and personal. And I just like to put it all up in my crease. I even put it a little bit over my crease, but it's okay. And that looks about good. You can't really see it on there. It's really light, but that's really what I like about it, just because of how light it is. But I'm going to go and do the same thing to my other eye. That I'm going to use this Tarte brush, and I'm going to go into the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to use the color Paris to darken up my crease a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I take a little while on this. And sometimes if it's not dark enough, I will go right back into that color. Okay, after I do that, I'm going to go in with the smaller brush, and I'm going to go into the Sweet Peach palette again and use the Charmed I'm Sure color right up here. I like to use this to put in the outer corner and then work it up into my crease. So after I get done with that and it looks the way I like it, I like to go back in with this old e.l.f. eyelid primer that I have, and I just like to put it into the inner corner so that when I put shimmer on top of it, it will show a lot better. But I'm going to go ahead and do that to both eyes. So after I get done with that, I'm going to pat it out with my finger. And it doesn't matter how far I take it because I'm probably just going to cover back up because I'm probably going to go back into my inner corner. But I take two, not pencils, but eyeshadow brushes. I use this Tarte limited edition one. I don't remember the collection. I think it's Make Believe collection or Dreaming Yourself. Those are probably both wrong. But I also use this Precision Beauty smudge brush to go into my inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one, and I'm going to use White Peach, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use White Peach to go into my whole lid almost. So the eyelid might look a little messy, but I'll clean it up after. And so into that inner corner, I'm going to use this Elizabeth Moss Show Me Your Glow, and it's either a highlight or shadow. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I think it's pretty. But I'm going to use that into my actual inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So even though that looks a little crazy, I'm going to go back into my Natural Mattes palette, and I'm going to take a Elizabeth Moss blending brush that I got in an Ipsy bag last month, I think. And I'm going to take a darker brown into my, I'm going to take Sexpresso into my outer corner, and I'm just going to darken it up. And I'm going to do that to both eyes, obviously. So I'm thinking about doing an e.l.f. collection, or an e.l.f. haul, not a collection. But I don't know if I should just go ahead and buy what I can in stores because the stores don't have everything. But I don't know if I should do it, let's go ahead and buy it in stores or wait and order it online. But the next thing I'm going to do is the eyelashes, and I'm going to use the Rimmel London Lift Me Up Wonder Lash. and this smells like cucumbers, and I really like that about it. But like I was saying, I don't know if I want to wait and order all that offline or just go ahead and do it. But I could also do, there's this collection out at the dollar store, and I got a couple stuff from it. They have a bunch of liquid lipsticks, and they also have a blush palette, and they have a everything. And I want to check out that collection. It's pretty cheap, so I might just go ahead and do that instead of an e.l.f. and just wait and order the e.l.f. stuff online so I can get the colors that I need. So I'm gonna, after lashes, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild eyeliner that I've had. I really like this eyeliner, even though it's thick. It's so buttery smooth, like, that's barely even pressure, and I love it so much. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in my waterline and on my upper lash. I made my contact. Is that gross to do? Sorry. But next I'm going to go in with my eyebrows, and I like to use this e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. This is in the color Natural Brown, and I don't want to do anything like really too extreme to my eyebrows, even for an everyday look. I don't. So I just go in there and just give it a few strokes. This eyebrow looks so much better than this eyebrow, but I'm trying to grow out the end, so just ignore that. But I think that's about it for eyebrows. They don't totally match, but they're good to my liking. And after that is lips. So I'm going to use these two Matte Mousse Hard Candy. I haven't used these before. I think this was part of their like Trolls, like when the Trolls movie came out, like the Trolls collection. But I'm going to use the blue first. I already have one swatched on my hand. This is the blue, and this is the gold. And the gold kind of looks like mustard, but I'm going to go in with the blue first and go ahead and do that. And I'm going to turn a little bit so that you can kind of see what I'm doing. So after the blue, I'm going to go ahead and, sorry about that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this gold. I think I'm going to put it in the center of my lips. I think I'm going to try to go over the blue. If not, I'll take it. I won't take it all off. I'll just take the center off and put the gold in. So it kind of looks like this, but I'm going to take my finger and pat it out a little bit and try to blend it a little bit better. looks like. It's not perfect, but this is my almost everyday makeup routine. The lips are a little bit crazy, but I wanted to test them out and try them out. I haven't really played with them, but I kind of like how it looks. But yeah, so this is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but if you want to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, that will be down in the description box below. Subscribe to my channel, please. And have a good day. Bye.